I think the biggest thing, I know when I go onto a shout, one of my biggest things, I always think the worst, and just to prepare myself. The shout was on the Easter Sunday. We got down to the station and we'd heard that there was 2 persons cut off by the tide. So got ready and in a bit of a rush because we knew that obviously it's quite dangerous there with the incoming tide.
Yeah, there's a bit of water just there.
Where the casualties were is quite a treacherous place. You might have all the knowledge in the world, but as soon as that tide comes in, it will come in fast and it's soon underwater. As crew members, when you're going through, obviously our job is to, we need one person with eyes on the casualty, and then we need others looking out for vessels. The sandbanks and everything, they're coming up everywhere and the tide's coming in. Obviously, when we're looking at the casualties, we're trying to assess how they are because everybody reacts differently, and that can be hard sometimes. If they're in shock or they start panicking or anything like that, it's a big game changer when you're trying to rescue someone and keep them calm. It was called in by somebody from the public, and it was a good job that they called it in when they did, because we managed to get out there quick enough where there wasn't any dangers and there was, they were safe enough at the time. I know in the footage it looks like a nice glorious day, but there's a lot of hidden dangers that people don't realise. If they are called in earlier, it just saves anyone, in that panic. Everyone deals with things so differently. They was calm enough to get them into the boat at that point. So it is important that anyone that sees it, rings anything in, would rather go out for something false than any kind of tragedy. When we go out into the water, we wouldn't be able to do it without those in the background, like the shore crew, the launching authorities, and everyone else. And I think that's a really important factor, that people shouldn't forget that it's not about us going out on the water, it's about those that's helping in the background. Especially nowadays, I don't think it doesn't matter what gender you are, but if you've got the ability and the guts to go out and do it and train, and not be afraid and just go with your heart. I think anyone could be a volunteer. It doesn't matter who you are.